research. We will talk on working knowledge today, and these are some research and some comments by the teaching staff of Harvard Business School. This presentation is based on a discussion of 10 faculty members of Harvard Business School about the business trends that companies are expected to face in 2024. Business trends that companies are expected to face in 2024: set boundaries to ease workism. Workism is the same old idea of workaholism. It stems from the tendency for some people to self-objectify, specifically on the basis of work. To manage self-objectification, first get some space from your job. This might mean something as simple as actually taking a vacation, and second, find friends who don't see you as a professional object. Having feel with friends encourages you to develop interest and virtues outside your own career. Hybrid work will keep evolving. Hybrid work will expand from the rigid definition of being in person at a company office 2 days a week. Teams are innovating on both where to meet and when to meet. The downtown office building will be only one of the spaces where teams can meet for in-person work. Even brief periods of being in person together help individuals innovate. Work from anywhere, teams are meeting in multiple places, including at company offsites, suburban locations, and trade conferences. In addition to being flexible on where to meet, teams are also experimenting with how frequently they should meet for optimum outcomes. Moving from a rigid version of hybrid to more flexible forms of hybrid will help individuals work from anywhere and will help companies hire from anywhere. Caregiving policies will help retain talent. Over the course of the pandemic and the gradual return of relative normalcy, many employees broadened their definition of what that commitment to their family's well-being meant. They applied a new standard with greater consideration for caregiving and work-life balance. In 2024, employees will look for more proof of this sincerity embodied in employer reassurances. They will test the boundaries of COVID-19 era policies in a post-COVID environment. Employers who are quick to adapt and show progress towards adopting thoughtful caregiving policies will attract and retain talents. Those who choose to cling in practices of developed in post-World War II era will pay a high price. 2024 will be the year of emerging leaders. In 2024, emerging leaders, Generation X and Millennials, are poised to step up to leadership roles throughout the business. The emerging leaders bring very different perspectives than most of those in baby boomer generation. While baby boomers are primarily concerned with maximizing shareholder value, emerging leaders focus on creating value for all the stakeholders, their employees, customers, shareholders, and their communities. I hope you know Generation X and Millennials as well as baby boomers. If you don't, please search the Google. Skills first hiring can move DEI forward, and DEI is diversity, equity, and inclusion. Companies are revisiting their talent strategies, and many are embracing a more inclusive talent architecture referred to as skills first, an approach that prioritizes skills over degree credentials when specifying job requirements and assessing candidates. Doing good business means doing good for communities. DEI, diversity, equity and inclusion, will continue to be crucial factors for organizational success in 2024. However, achieving DEI success is not easy and requires considerable effort and advanced planning. Climate solutions are progressing. Climate-friendly infrastructure projects will be developed. Innovations in services will also accelerate infrastructure and climate solutions. Innovations in services will also accelerate infrastructure and climate solutions. Services involve innovative business models. In addition to adopting climate solutions inside their buildings, business leaders can step outside the building to help legitimate investment in infrastructure transitions. They can join regional cross-sector coalitions seeking local actions directly relevant to their employees. More companies may return to in-person work. Steve Jobs set demanding goals and insisted that people work together in teams until tasks were successfully completed. This often involved long hours, but working side by side to meet demanding standards allowed people to achieve the impossible. For employees, a sense of belonging is critically important. Trust, friendships, and pride in purpose can only occur when people are in day-to-day personal contact, working towards shared goals. This is in stark contrast to the isolation and anomie so many work-from-home employees experience today. Labor conditions will require a strategic staffing. The labor market continues to be tough and promises to be tougher in 2024. Across the world, the workforce is aging, leading to persistent labor shortages. Layoffs across industries from technical to consulting to manufacturing have bred mistrust. Power has shifted from employers to employees with increased union activities and pushback on return to work and other policies. Yet, companies still need great people. Even companies that are cutting back are also hiring. Use disciplined hiring to ensure that people growth is managed. Strengthen and streamline processes that create value, from new product development to improving existing products and services. Use the power of attrition to reduce staff and areas that need to shrink. The difference between a voluntary departure and a forced one through a layoff affects only people who leave, but also the engagement and productivity of the far greater number who remain. A new way to think about work-life balance. With the current state of near constant disruption, virtually no job feels safe and secure, and rightly so. Employees looking for stability are increasingly finding it through building multiple income streams and cultivating diverse skills and professional networks that can be deployed in orthogonal ways. Organizations should be prepared to dramatically rethink talent models and management strategies. Revision of rules related to external work and or ownership of all intellectual property created during the period of employment. A cultural shift that encourages workers to adjust their responsibilities and relationship to work to reflect the chapter of life they are in. More organizational flexibility for redeploying talent as the company's needs change. Managers can and should take advantage of employees' desire for diversification and look for opportunities to cross-train talent and build robust networks. Flexibility at an individual level translates to agility to an organizational level. Wish you best of luck. We are business consultants based in Pakistan. If you need to accelerate your organizational performance and transform your company to meet the upcoming business challenges for a better tomorrow, please contact us for a turnaround. You can find us at rabbaniresearch.net. Trust Rabbani for quality competence. Thank you so much.